this is Charlotte Claude, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. My question is, there seems to be no lack of information about the coronavirus. And I want to know, should we take a break from the 24/7 news cycle? And if so, how do we keep informed?
Yeah, I think it's important to be informed, but to make sure that, as Dr. Stocks recommended, to limit it to your worry time. I think that's a great idea. There that constant fear that all of us are experiencing, the stress, the sense of loss. We know that that can actually affect how our body responds in terms of the stress hormones that we have in our body, and that can cause serious health problems, as well as we know that people who've undergone a lot of stress, they can affect their telomere length. The telomeres are the parts of our genes that shorten every time our cells divide. And there's evidence that it can accelerate some of the biological processes of aging. So making sure that in addition to keeping yourself informed and the recommendations that we have below, the CDC, ARP's, arp.org/coronavirus, as well as the local health department, that's a great place to go, but keep it within your worry time. And the other part of your day should be about taking care of yourself, because now is a good time to make sure that you're in the best health you can be. It's always a good time to stop tobacco use, and that's clear. But also regular physical activity, making sure that you're connected as much as possible, whether it's with people or a pet. And then also I would recommend making sure that you're trying to eat healthy food, drink or avoid alcohol, and get plenty of sleep. These are ways that you can protect yourself. And in addition to that, limiting your exposure to news while staying informed.
And if I can add just a small piece to that, very nicely said, Dr. Tan, just really wonderful summary of what we really recommend everybody does. I want to comment on eating and grocery shopping. I've was surprised by significant changes in many of my patients' blood pressure from the beginning of the COVID, and I was thinking it was more of an emotional and psychological stress or fear and all the changes. But I'm also wondering how much the change in diet and reliance on kind of foods with stable shelf life and canned foods that have higher sodium concentration really affects very fragile homeostatic mechanisms of older people who are living with multiple chronic conditions and taking multiple medications. So I just want to take an opportunity to encourage you, absolutely limit your trips to the grocery store. But when you do go shopping, there's a big difference between buying, canned beets that are not packed in sugar or salt, or buying frozen vegetables or frozen fruit from buying canned meats or very high sodium canned foods. So I think paying attention to that can also really help manage your wellness and to maintain kind of your physical fitness.